Alright guys, today I wanted to talk to you about the fundamentals that any horse needs in order to transition into riding with just a neck rope. So today I've got Ruby tacked up. We've got a neck rope on under our normal riding rig. We are bitless already, but ideally I'd like to transition to bridle-less. And I'm going to be showing you the process by which we make this transition. So I've also got my treat pouch on, and Ruby is very versed with clicker training, so that's what we'll be using to teach this today. If you're not familiar with the basics of clicker training, go to my From Wild to Willing series here on YouTube, and you'll see a video that is called An Intro to Positive Reinforcement Training. That's a great one to start with, and then the video right after that gives you some real-life examples. So without any further ado, let's do this. So Ruby is already well versed in neck reining. As you can see, she responds very well to direction based on pressure on her neck. Ooh. And this is a step up for her. She was trained just using foot steering, so neck reining was new for her about 2.5 months ago. So she's relatively new with it, but she's doing very well already. So once we've got a little refresher with that going in the beginning of the session, and your horse needs to be able to neck rein to begin transitioning. If they don't neck rein and they only direct rein, your first step is going to be to teach them how to neck rein. Now, that's not as hard of a task as it seems. All you're going to do is get them moving forward. You're going to direct rein and neck rein. When they move their body over and turn, then you're going to click and provide the food reward. Okay, so I'll show you that progression one more time. We're going forward. I put the neck rein on, I direct rein. As soon as she turns, we click and we give the treat as the reward. We wait for her to wait patiently. Okay, good. Then we give the reward. All right, so for the neck rope, we're going to be essentially doing the same thing as that process. So we're going to cue with the unknown cue, and then we're going to follow it up with the known cue. So it takes a little bit of coordination here because we're using two different sets of reins essentially, but in due time we'll be able to remove this bridle-less rig and we'll just be using the neck rope. So I'm going to go ahead and refresh this neck reining a few more times. Good. Your horse should also have pretty good brakes off of your seat if you're going to start riding them in just a neck rope, because you will not have a bit to use leverage and force them to stop. She thought I was asking her to back. Whoa. Good girl. All right. Now on to the neck reining, or neck rope reining. Okay, so we're going to use the neck rope. Oh, great. She responded perfectly to the neck rope. So we see how neck reining really can transition really easily to the neck rope. And by neck reining, I simply mean we are laying the reins over the neck. I don't mean the type of neck reining that we often see in old cowboy westerns where the horse has no slack and we're actually counterbending their neck in attempt to turn them. That is not correct neck reining. Okay? All right, so here we go. I'm asking with the neck rope only. She's turning. So we'll go ahead and reward. We have done about 2 sessions with this before, so they really pick it up pretty quick, especially if you already use neck reining with them. So here we go, neck rope only. Okay, here she's sticky, so I'm going to follow up with my actual reins, and then we get a beautiful turn. Okay, ask her to move forward. All right, she already started turning on her own, so we're going to turn her the other way. Neck rope, follow it up with the reins. As soon as she turns, we release both, click, and reward. Good. Okay, we're going to ask her to move forward. Neck rope only. Good. Oh, beautiful. Ask her to move forward. Neck rope only. Good. Beautiful. Ask her to move forward. She chose to go that way, so we're going to direct her this way with the neck rope only. That was almost a full circle there, just with the neck rope. So you see how quickly they can pick this up. Like I said, this is probably session 2 or 3 working on this, but it's at least been 3 months since I've worked with the neck rope. And that's another vote for positive reinforcement, because it just speaks to how willing these horses are when they have some sort of motivator besides fear and a person telling them they have to do something. Excuse me. Okay, one more time. Ask her to move off. Just the neck rope. We get a turn and we stop. Very good. All right, guys, we're gonna do one more time and then you guys are gonna be on your own. Okay, this is the process. All it is after this point is a lot of repetition. So here we are again, just the neck rope. Oh, very good. All right.
Across America, wild Mustangs are losing their freedom at an unprecedented rate. In 2022 alone, 15,000 Mustangs were torn from their homes. Of the 3,000 Mustangs lucky enough to be adopted each year, many will end up in kill pens waiting for someone to save them before they board a truck to Mexico to be slaughtered. These beautiful animals deserve so much better, and you can help them. I'm Courtney Hardy, the founder of Nirvana Mustang Sanctuary. We have lots more land available that is already dedicated to these Mustangs who deserve a second chance. But the property is currently fenced with barbed wire, which is not safe for wild Mustangs. We need your help to replace this old barbed wire with strong 6-foot-tall Mustang-safe fencing, like the fences you see here used in our initial pasture. By donating just 1 or 2 foot of fence, you can be their hero, and we can save many of these beautiful souls from slaughter and allow them to live out their days in sanctuary.